Welcome to our video on Vervain, where we're looking at it compared to Bupleurum, another wonderful herb. Now, Vervain has been used by many cultures for centuries, long time. In traditional Chinese medicine, similar to the West, it's used to treat a wide variety of ailments. It has that kind of capacity. We're going to look at these two very popular herbs and see what's the difference. So we're talking specifically here about Verbena officinalis. Vervain is often confused with lemon verbena because you see its botanical name for Vervain is Verbena officinalis. The actual botanical name for lemon verbena is Alicea citrodora, right? Citrodora. So that's totally different, right? Very different plant, not even in the same genus. Why it's good to look at your botanical name to double check. So we're talking here about Vervain, which is Verbena officinalis. There's other medicinal varieties that are sometimes referenced, just to give you the heads up. One is blue Vervain, and that's Verbena hestata. And there's white Vervain, which is Verbena urdicifolia. So be aware of those. Vervain is especially useful for treating acute and chronic inflammation, especially of the sinuses and the respiratory tract. So in the West, you're going to see it being used like for the lungs, digestive system. It has vulnerary, that means wound healing properties, anti-inflammatory, analgesic, helps reduce pain. In traditional Chinese medicine, it is very popularly used for treating malaria and coughs and inflammation and blood flukes. And in case you don't know what blood flukes are, technically it's schistosoma, and those are parasitic flatworms. Ew. Second most dangerous parasite after malaria. So malaria is the worst, and here it comes right under it, these blood flukes. This is an herb that can be used externally. The plant will turn the skin sort of a reddish pink, and it's said to be a sign of its ability to draw blood up to the surface, kind of help get things moving. For easing joint pain, that's a common kind of approach, removing blood stagnation altogether. And the root can be chewed as a blood purifier, so you get the idea here, blood. So although Vervain has a lot of similar properties to what's known as Chinese Bupleurum, and in the West we kind of use Bupleurum falsissum. In the East we're talking about Bupleurum chinense, Chinese, right? Otherwise known as Chai-hu. Both these herbs, Bupleurum and Vervain, help to purify blood, help raise qi, calm the emotions, great for menstrual cramping. However, key difference, Vervain doesn't have quite the same liver protection properties that Bupleurum does. Bupleurum is right at the top of the charts because of all these other properties we mentioned and this kind of added capacity for protecting the liver. It helps counter what's known as collapsed qi, so when you get prolapses, or it just helps raise qi, and those are particular attributes of Bupleurum and not Verbena. So they overlap in purifying the blood, overlap in a certain quality of helping to raise qi, not quite as strong as Bupleurum for Vervain, gentler, calmer, and they both help calm the emotions. So important herbs to know about, but with some subtleties there that are a little different. So go check out our website at whiterabbitinstituteofhealing.com to find out more about both these herbs, Vervain and Bupleurum.